This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab in this one, Connolly early. What should we keep an eye on here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Meyer to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Singy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
And now it's Juan Soto. That one hammered center field. Going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. You're watching. Leading off, Jarren Duran.
0-1.
And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through.
Simeon. Lindor. That's 1. And that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back. Gone! And to the deepest part of the park. He'll touch them all. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Just missed. Peralta maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in Game 1 of the World Series. Way inside, gets out of the way. Popped in the air, left field, and that ends the inning. Solo shot opens the scoring for Boston. It's Game 1 of the World Series. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
0-1 down. On the ground. Down the line, and it's foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it's off the green monster. Polanco comes in to score. And they tie it late here in game one.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not.
That's to third. Fires to first. And that is a big first out. Here's Marcus Semien.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
He'll do it himself. They limit the damage here. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. All even now at 1-1. Bottom of the inning. Still stepping in for Boston. Trevor Story.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
There's a swing and a drive. Robert hustling after it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now, going for three. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside-the-park home run.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
One away. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher.
That's a ball.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
Next offering misses down and away. And he walked him.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Carlos Narvaez in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Narvaez wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Next one off the plate inside. Ball three. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number two. That one finds the zone. 3-2 now. That's out to center field. Semien has a beat on it. He dives, but he can't make the catch.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 1 out. Breaking ball misses down and away. Outside ball 4. He walked him, and they are loaded.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Duran, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their mind.
That one hit to right. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Lay at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 3-1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me.
Over to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Mets 1. New inning getting started. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one.
Contreras. He steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball. Story sends it over to first. 2 gone. Hard hit left side. Now the tag at third, and they got it. That's the 3rd out. Mets strand 1. Score hold. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Aye. Base knock right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run shot, and they boost their lead. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Here's Trevor Story now.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one misses, and now 3-0. Fastball for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in Game 1 of the World Series. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a ball line to center. 1 down.
Up next,
1 out man at first. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
Rafaela.
Pitch kicks away from Alvarez, and the runner stays where he is. The 2-1. And that one almost got him. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
On the ground to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Oh, that was a great chance to turn two with the 6-4-3 right there, but the feed to second, maybe the most important part of starting that double play, just didn't get it right there. And these players work on it a lot during batting practice, and if that feed's not on point, very difficult for the second baseman to make the turn.
That one missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run is in. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Durant in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
That's down.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. Durant not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Robert takes it in for the out. 2 away now.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Roman Anthony.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. To the right side, Polanco takes it himself. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Mets 1. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here at Fenway Park. On to the 4th.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Up next,
So up next, Francisco Alvarez. Ground ball up the middle. Rafaela throws to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. He's 0 for 1. That one to first. He takes it on his own, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're down 7-1. Back here at Fenway, Joe stepping in for Boston. Wilyer Abreu.
Right fielder Wilyer.
Swing and a miss. On the ground right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
First baseman Wilson Contreras.
First offering way inside, almost got him. And he grounds one back up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. This one in the air, center field. Robert should have this one. Takes it in for the out. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Cedar Rafaela getting ready to hit. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
In the dirt, blocked. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's to third, Bichette. And that's the inning. Boston strands a pair, and they're on top. Game 1 of the World Series. Ready now for the 5th inning. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Ripped on a line to center. And there's 1 down. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Robert Jr.
To third. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Lindor up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Mets 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Luke Weaver.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to.
Oh, great stop. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
High fly ball, right field. Baden on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Mets 1. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in an MPV.
Bo Bichette up now for the Mets.
Third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Ripped to third and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out.
For the Mets, first baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Ball 1.
That one the other way, and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get.
Story flips for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Red Sox lead it 7-1. This is the World Series on the show. Bottom of the 6th. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Robert gets under it. And there's 1 down. Here's Contreras now. He's already homered in this game.
First baseman, Wilson
Nope.
Contreras.
That's inside.
There's a strike. The Bo Sox up big in this one here in Game 1 of the World Series. Way out front for strike 2. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the 7th here in Game 1. The Red Sox on top, 7-1. You're watching the World Series on the show. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And there's a base hit to left. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. Anthony on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Now it's Marcus Semien.
For the Mets, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
On the ground to third. Meyer tossed to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Mets 1. This is the World Series on the show. Back here in Boston, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He sends it out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 8-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now here is Masataka Yoshida. That one close, ruled the ball, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And a man aboard. Line drive. And there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
In the air, right field. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Marcelo Meyer. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And now 2 aboard.
Ball, that's out.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air to left center. Robert on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1. Back here in Boston. We're at the top of the 8th. Luis Robert Jr. getting ready to hit.
Oh, you can't ask for a better start to this series if you're the home team. You've got the lead. Your starter's still on the mound. And there's a chance he finishes this thing.
Can't get there, too slow to get after it. So now back to the top of the order. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the monster. And they're at the corners with nobody out. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside low. And that is ball 1. On the ground to first. And he's safe.
Yep, he made
as the run scores from third.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Bo Bichette.
On a line, base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
First baseman, Jorge Polanco.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Gets the outside corner with that one. Hard hit, but right at him in left.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes. I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Rips that one to right. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. One run across. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away. Alvarez swings through it for strike 1. Pitches in there, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging for the K.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But
makes the catch. Inning over. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. On to the bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Hey! Swing and a ball lifted left field. One up, one down. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 down.
a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Contreras in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Line drive and foul ball.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And a 1-2 again. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that means Trevor Story will have a chance to hit. Here's Trevor Story.
That's ball 2.
On a line out towards center. Robert ranging back. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Game 1 of the World Series. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. Swings here and blasts one left field. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. Marcus Semien goes deep. And they cut into the deficit. It's 8-4.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Out to short. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The switch hitter batting right. Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and one out.
Well, it's not easy putting a runner on first base for free, but sometimes it's just the best option. He's been on fire at the plate, so why not take the bat out of his hands and try to get the next guy?
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Well struck left field. And it hits off the monster. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Making some noise here, trying to give themselves a chance. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you
hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Red Sox start this World Series on the right foot as they win game one here at home.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff inning after inning throughout an entire game, you see them dig deep and they pitch. And that's exactly what he did to get this win today.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
But the writing's on the wall.